All right, guys, before we get in today's video, do not forget, if you jump off early for whatever reason, down in the description below, I've got 2 goodies for you. If you're thinking about selling your home, I've got a great little write-up on things to prepare for the photo shoot before we get it shot, before we shoot our videos, before we get your home on the market. And I've also got for buyers a great little list of things to look for, things you wouldn't think about when you're previewing a house to look for, just to get an idea on how your inspections might go. That list is by no means a home inspection at all. That requires a licensed home inspector, but that list will give you a good idea on the condition of the home so you know what you're getting into when you go into that inspection. Now let's get into today's video. So if you decided to move and you decided to make a big move and you've decided maybe Oklahoma is a place you want to move to, well, in this video, we're going to talk about reasons why you might want to move to Seminole, Oklahoma. So if you'd like to learn more about an amazing rural town just about an hour outside Oklahoma City, let's get into it. All right, one of the first things people always ask when they know what they're talking about, is how close is the nearest Walmart? That's really important. I totally get it. Well, you're in luck. When you're moving to Seminole, Oklahoma, guys, the closest Walmart is in town. We do have a super Walmart. Another reason that customers love moving to Seminole, Oklahoma is all the recreation, tennis courts, skate parks, splash pad, a brand new, almost $1 million playground being built right behind me. The previous playground was awesome. The wife and I, we brought our kids here all the time, but the brand new one, about $1 million one, it's gonna be even more awesomer. I'll put up some concept drawings so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Not only do they have kiddo recreation stuff, the tennis courts, the skate park, the brand new $1 million playground, there's other playgrounds too. They also have adult recreation things. Things like the brand new rehabbed, what is it called? Disc golf course on the park on the south side of town, right before you get to the river. They just redid all those disc golf. They just redid all those disc golf pads and the buckets. I believe they're called buckets. So if you love disc golf, don't worry, Seminole, Oklahoma's got you covered there. Not only do the Seminole, Oklahoma have disc golf, guys, they also have Sportsman's Lake. You're definitely gonna want to check out my driving tours of the town when I drive around Sportsman's Lake. It has 3 different camp areas, 3 different landing areas. It has a horse area, a regular recreation area with a swimming area. It's got another little area sort of in the middle of those 2 where you can also launch your boats. But Sportsman's Lake, and having that, and they just redid the bathrooms at Sportsman's Lake. You guys with kiddos, you know what I mean about good bathrooms. They just literally redid the bathrooms at Sportsman's Lake. Brand new bathroom facility. Great little playground that's enclosed there in Sportsman's Lake so the kiddos don't run into the lake. Sportsman's Lake is a great additional adult recreation item that Seminole, Oklahoma has to offer you. By the way, real quick, guys, if you didn't already know and you haven't been to my channel before, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my new videos about living in rural Oklahoma. And also, guys, I want to invite you to give me a call, shoot me an email, or book a Zoom call or Google Meet down in the description below. I want to chat with you about all your real estate needs, whether you're selling, you're buying, or investing. I can't wait to chat with you about your real estate needs in Oklahoma. Let's get back into the video. Sort of following along the lines of recreation, guys, they've got a great system, a great trail system here in Seminole, Oklahoma too. They've got trails that go around the wellness center, go up past all of this park that we're at right here, past the golf course, past the old swimming pool, past the skate park. The trail runs right down there is where the trail runs, and it leads into a great neighborhood over here to the north of the golf park. So if you want to bicycle for an hour or 2, you could bicycle pretty darn safely. The neighborhood road is going to be the most vehicle traversed road possible, but you could easily get 2 hours on a bike without getting too bored going from the wellness center over there, the wellness center and their trails over there, past the softball courts, baseball courts, along the other baseball courts, right? Baseball diamonds right here, and along the path right here, along the path, into that neighborhood. So if you like bicycling, Seminole, Oklahoma does have a pretty decent bicycle trail. It actually does. Now, if you work late sometimes and you've got to grab some food to go on the way home, you just don't have time to prepare dinner, don't worry, Seminole, Oklahoma's got you covered on that aspect too. They've got Mazio's, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Brahms, your ice cream and dairy store. They've got Sonic. They've got 2 different Mexican restaurants, an Italian restaurant, and I know they've got 2 Chinese restaurants too. So if you're just coming home late and you don't have time to make dinner, don't worry, Seminole, Oklahoma, with a population of 7,500 people, they have options when it comes to grabbing some fast food or some takeout, however you want to call it, some fast food or takeout, whichever you want to call it, on the way home. So it's not one of those rural towns that's so rural that you have to go to another town to get some fast food or some evening dinner. So you working parents, you know what I'm talking about. Thumbs up on that. Another big positive that you might like, these are my opinions, these are my thoughts on Seminole, Oklahoma. Another big positive that you might like about Seminole, Oklahoma, guys, is it has a hardware store. Now they're closed on Sundays, but they do have a hardware store with lumberyard. They also have a tractor supply, and a Crosslands feed store. So you've got 3 different options when it comes to hardware, when it comes to remodel material, when it comes to fencing material, when it comes to things like cattle feed, chicken feed, dog feed, horse feed, all those types of items that you would find at your neighborhood lumberyard, at your neighborhood tractor supply, at your neighborhood feed store. So that's a huge positive when you're thinking about moving to Oklahoma, and a huge positive when you're looking at Seminole, Oklahoma. Another item you're gonna love about living in Seminole, Oklahoma that you would not even think about, especially if you just bought a brand new washer that's not even a year old, is Seminole, Oklahoma has one of the best laundromats I've personally ever been into. And guys, I was in the Navy. I've been in laundromats all over the world. This laundromat is clean. It has a place for the kiddos to play in an arcade. It has great change machines. The washers are all the commercial grade washers. This laundromat in Seminole, Oklahoma is amazing. And even if you bought a brand new washer less than a year ago, you might end up using it, and you're gonna appreciate the fact that this laundromat is here. If you know about using laundromats and you know what I'm talking about with new appliances, thumbs up. All right, I know that working from home is a big deal nowadays. I work from home. CVEC Fiber, write that down, look it up, CVEC Fiber. They have fiber internet in Seminole, Oklahoma at only $85 a month. Only $85 a month. When I lived in Oklahoma City and I was using internet from other providers, I was having to pay upwards of $150 a month to get fiber speed, to get a gig up and a gig down. CVEC Fiber brought internet to rural Seminole, Oklahoma. Now remember, guys, when I say rural, we still have 7,500 people for only $85 a month. So if you work from home and you've got to have good internet, you definitely want to call me about Seminole, Oklahoma. An item that a lot of customers don't ever think about is vehicle maintenance. Well, if you're a domestic car owner, Ford or Chevy, you can be rest assured that you're okay when moving to Seminole, Oklahoma. We have a Ford dealership and a Chevy dealership here in Seminole, Oklahoma. So when you have to get your oil changes or anything like that, you don't have to drive 30 minutes away to Shawnee or 30 minutes away to Ada to get those foreign manufacturers' car maintenance done. So that's a big positive, especially if you own a domestic vehicle, a US-made vehicle, supposedly US-made vehicle, Chevy or Ford. We've got those dealerships in Seminole, Oklahoma. Thumbs up on that. All right, guys, and there's tons of cool pavilions, and there's about 5 or 6 little parks spread throughout Seminole, Oklahoma. Now, I'm in the main city park right now. You've been walking around the main city park here in Seminole, Oklahoma. It has the golf course, the skate park, it has the tennis courts, it has soon to be brand new kids playground, and then it even has the volleyball courts too. But like you can see, I don't know if the camera's picking it up or not, but like you can see up there, they've got cool little parks with little merry-go-rounds, swing sets, slides, things like that, scattered throughout town too, that you can take advantage of. And guys, the reason I talk about cool things like that is because my wife and I, we've got kiddos. So I give you these videos from my perspective. Cool little parks like that. Thumbs up if you love that about Seminole, Oklahoma. If you're one of the agents, real quick guys, if you're one of the agents that watch my videos and you're like, Josh's videos are great, I even learned so much from them, guys, I invite you to give me a call, shoot me an email, or book a Zoom call below too. I want to chat with you. If you're a real estate agent, a team leader, or a broker owner, I want to chat with you about the tools, the software, the technology, the systems, and the coaching that eXp Realty provides us eXp Realty agents, and it would provide you as an eXp Realty agent too. So if you're on the fence about your current brokerage, or if you feel like every time you hit your cap, the goalpost gets moved on you further and further, and you're like, I don't have the technology support, I don't have the training support, I don't have the systems, the tools, I don't have any of that support, and you're basically running your own business, I invite you, give me a call, shoot me an email, or book a Zoom call or a Google Meet down in the description below. I can't wait to chat with you about how eXp Realty is obsessed with agent success. And if also you're moving to Seminole, Oklahoma, and you don't know what you're gonna be doing, but you have a thought, but you've been thinking about career in real estate, give me a call too. I can't wait to chat with you about our mentorship program and how it's better than my college education was when it comes to teaching me how to do real estate. Super excited. Let's get back into the video. All right, guys, if you don't already know, I love Seminole. I think you might love it too, especially if you work from home. I wanted to chat with you about in Seminole, Oklahoma. We do have a medical center here in Seminole, Oklahoma. So if you're in the medical field, you'll want to check that out for job possibilities, because if you could work in an amazing town like Seminole, Oklahoma, and your commute was 0 minutes, wouldn't that be a positive? Wouldn't that absolutely be a positive? Thumbs up if that'd be a positive. You also have the Indian Nation. The Indian Nation, Seminole Indian Nation, is here in Seminole, Oklahoma, and they have different casinos and all sorts of things spread out through the county. So if you're into casino business, if you're a some sort of casino employee, I don't know what the casino jobs are, but you'd want to check that out, because Seminole, Oklahoma does have the casinos. They have historical museums about Seminole Nation. They have a lot of things that you would be looking at in that aspect too. So there's a lot of reasons that you might want to move to Seminole, Oklahoma. This video is a very small piece of that, just giving you some ideas on where to look. So for all your real estate needs, if you're like, man, I want to learn a little bit more about Seminole, Oklahoma and the housing that they have to offer, then give me a call, send me an email, or book a Zoom or a Google Meet down in the description below on the county link. I can't wait to chat with you about everything that Seminole, Oklahoma has to offer, because even the housing cost, guys, even the housing cost is going to blow you away. Not only is Oklahoma one of the most affordable states, I'm gonna blow you away with what you can get in Seminole, Oklahoma for the cost of the houses. Super excited to chat with you. Cannot wait. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you on the Zoom call, or I'll see you on that video right there. Check out that video right there. You might like it. At least the supercomputers think that you might. All right, guys, make it a great one.